I sexually identify as the sun. Ever since I was a little boy, I dreamed of slamming hydrogen isotopes into each other to make helium and light and send it throughout the galaxy. People say to me that being a star is impossible, and I'm fucking retarded. But I don't care. I'm beautiful. I'm having a plastic surgeon inflate me with hydrogen and raise my temperature to over 6,000 degrees Celsius. From now on, I want you to call me Sol. And respect my right to give you vitamin D and probably sunburns. If you can't accept me, you're a fusion phobe, and you need to check your astral privilege. Thank you for being so understanding.
Could you do the Rick Ainsley one again?
The what?
The Rick Ainsley one.
The Rick Astley one. The Rick Astley one. Oh fuck, where was that? That was a bit back. If you ask Rick Astley for a DVD of the movie Up, he won't give it to you because he's never gonna give you up. However, by not giving you up, like you asked for it, he's letting you down. This is known as the Astley Paradox. I'm Bob. I killed my mother and my wife because I wanted to become a pro gamer. Been playing League of Legends for 10 years now, and after many years of trying, I went to bronze, gold from bronze. That's a huge achievement for me and my family. And my wife and my mother.
Or what's
That's
left
why
of
I quit
them.
my job. My job in the Darude Sandstone Factory. I was working. Please thumbs up my comments so everyone can see it. And everyone supports me. And I become pro players. And I kiss my mother and my wife. And then I get rich. Laugh. And then become pro gamer. Thanks for reading this. Don't dislike me because I'm better than you and you're more pro. God, that was terrible.
Wonderful.
When Obama was president, he would take the gum out of his mouth and put it back in. You can't do that. That is disgusting.
I've heard that. Find one about Anne Frank.
Caillou and Frank get it on. Crossover. September 11th, 2001. Caillou was sitting in his hospital bed after being thrown out of his apartment and run over by a truck. He woke up not understanding how he was alive.
What a
Dr.
start.
William had successfully given him a boner transplant, so it was always hard. He'd given him a giant black 5-foot penis, and Caillou was very happy that he would now be able to pleasure his mum with his dick that was now bigger than him. Then several days later, he went home to see that his mother was in jail, but Caillou needed sex.
Caillou needed sex.
So he decided to practice on his 16-year-old half-dead cat, Gilbert. Fuck! His 16-year-old half-dead cat, Gilbert. In the process, gaping his asshole for Anne Frank to hide it. So afterward, Anne Frank hid in his asshole because she needed to hide from Hitler, who wanted to fuck her with his gas dildo. Then Hitler walked in the room and saw Anne Frank looking out of Gilbert's asshole. So he caressed his dick inside of her vagina so hard that she moaned for more, help, I need it all balls deep, I want every inch, I want to feel inch by inch going inside and out. He then took Anne by her ass cheeks and threw her out in the garbage. But as this happened, Caillou walked in and saw that Hitler had risen from the dead, so he pulled out his brand new giant cock and blasted Hitler with the most powerful cum shot ever recorded. Open bracket, it was the speed of a bullet. Close bracket, Hitler died immediately, but then Caillou knew that the cops would be coming as his gay orphan shit fuck cat called them when Hitler died. So he took Hitler's dead body and strapped it up to her bed. He then proceeded to make his own 50 Shades of Caillou and violently rape Hitler's dead body. But halfway through, the police showed up and joined in. They added tasers for pleasures and bet on dildos. But 15 minutes in, 50 Shades of Caillou, he slipped out evading the police and running away to some poor AIDS-infected Ebola-filled country in Africa. He called Ebola Gola. Or something. He lived there for a while, and when he was 23 years old, it was found out that Caillou had contracted AIDS-Bola only 3 weeks to live. He then decided to travel the world in his final days, and one of the places he decided to visit was his old childhood home in the ghetto of southern New York. The place where he had died and been revived by Dr. William. The children, his mum, his dad. I can't read any more of this.
Please, I beg you to continue. I haven't laughed this hard. I'm literally crying right now. Oh God.
The place where he had died and been revived by Dr. William. The place where he had raped his cat, Hitler, and Frank, numerous children, his mum, his dad, his sister Rosie, and many more that weren't recorded in his rape book found in his nightstand table.
I literally couldn't play how hard I was laughing. I literally didn't see anything.
He visited there on November 12, 2018 and found out that his dad and mum were not alive, as he had brutally murdered them while under the influence of cocaine, crack, marijuana, heroin, bath salts, and 56 different alcoholic beverages. So he was extremely happy that he wouldn't have to deal with their gay shit asshole looking attitudes. But they were still inhabiting the house, and it was Gilbert. He was now 43 years old and was a millionaire, as he made a career on being the oldest cat ever. Gilbert was watching 2 girls 1 cup, and that made Caillou extremely aroused. So he whipped his dick out and fed it to the cat because he was going to die anyways. He then bled out and died. He didn't even have AIDS-Bola in the end, so he died for no reason, and his body was kept in Gilbert's basement for raping reasons for the rest of Gilbert's 201-year-long life. Open bracket. He went to heaven and got raped by God, then thrown in hell, close bracket.
I'm holding back laughing so hard that you can continue reading.
No, that's the end.
I want to die.
Oh, hold on. I think there's a prequel. Oh, whoever this fucking writer is.
By all means, continue.
One day, when Caillou had just gotten back to shitty 1-bedroom apartment from chemotherapy, he noticed something wrong. He realized that some stuff in his apartment had been moved around, so he decided to look under his bed for some fucked up gay reason, and found this crazy bitch ex-girlfriend, Uniqua. He immediately snapped, yelling at her, telling her to get out because of all the commotion of his 60-year-old mum came running into the room thinking Caillou was in danger. But when she came into the room, her mouth dropped to the floor. Because Caillou was standing over Unique's lifeless, bloody body with a prison shank that he had made when he went to prison for raping 3 homeless orphans. His mum immediately started sucking his dick because he was so brave and masculine for killing the bitch. But because Caillou's mum was fucking Caillou, his dad suddenly realised that he'd been gone too long, so he went to investigate. But when he walked into his room, he did not expect to be displaying for 55 years sucking their gay, anal cancer-infected son. So he picked up Caillou by his 1-inch dick and threw him into the glass window in the roof. But his dad threw him too hard and Caillou smashed right through the glass window and plummeted 835 feet into the hard concrete ground. But somehow Caillou did not die on impact. He just suffered a broken anus. Every limb was bent backwards. His face looked like a prisoner's asshole in Guatemala Bay. And his dick was bent 90 degrees. So as he tried to use all of his energy to crawl his broken, frail, bloody, diseased, STD-infected body to the sidewalk, a 1993 white Ford Bronco, which turned out to be driven by O.J. Simpson, who had just murdered his wife, ran over him, breaking his spine and squishing his skull. His mum then ran out to see if Caillou was still alive, but he wasn't. He looked like a can of Chef Boyardee that had been spilled on the ground and ran over by a car. The only thing that was left of his pathetic shit demon-possessed cancer-infected body was his 1-inch dick that had been cut off and thrown on the road when he was run over.
I can't see.
So his mum walked over to it and gave it one last suck. But then her abusive drug-dealing husband that had previously thrown Caillou to the window, leading to his death, walked out with a needle of black tar heroin and a pump shotgun in his hand and shot her in the vagina. He then fucked her dead corpse in front of multiple children that had walked by and numerous adults as well. He then shot himself in the dick, killing himself as he had just committed double homicide. They then all went to hell and got raped by Satan and Hitler as they had a secret child molestation dungeon in their basement where they raped children daily. Jesus fucking Christ, the end. Why did there have to be a prequel?
The sequel.
I'm so fucking glad that there isn't another one.
I'm so fucking sad that there isn't another one.
I hate this so fucking
At this
much.
point I can't even concentrate on the game.
I just dropped my fucking phone because I'm laughing too much.
I can't see. Connor's dying of corona now.
I can't.
Well, I think that's
awful.
I think that's where we'll end it for now.
We're gonna end it here.
We should do this another time. I think.
I don't want to do this another time.
I do.
I'm pretty sure this is gonna get removed from YouTube.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. If you liked or laughed during this video,
I'm gonna get nothing but images of Caillou raping Hitler now. And he's like,
Ooh, who's that?
no, but
You just hear, excuse me.
yeah, it fucking like.
Who was that?
God comes out of nowhere, just like, excuse me.
what happened here?
It's like, what the fuck have you been reading, you fucking autismo prime ass bitch? Just Caillou with a 15-foot black penis. Raping a 200-year-old cat.
Well, anyways, if you lacked...
A cat that was hiding Anne Frank in its asshole.
I'm gonna commit suicide in Bed Wars now.
I think I'm gonna commit suicide in real life. Alright, if you like this video and you want me to see some more you want to see some more dumbass shit like this, please like and subscribe, and please don't report us on YouTube. I just fucking choked on milk and it came out my nose.